everyone, I'm Sarah of Rich Textures Crochet, and today we're going to learn how to make some super fun and luscious ruffles. So this is a ruffle stitch. It's worked over the top of a double crochet fabric. It's really neat to make. Great way to add some extreme texture to your crochet patterns. So we're going to learn how to make it. It has a smooth back and then the ruffly front. For the tutorial today, we're going to use some cotton yarn. This is a 100% Pima Cotton by Lion brand, as well as a 5mm or an H8 crochet hook. Links to these items can be found in the description of this video. Also down there in the description, you'll find a direct link to the free written instructions, which are on my website at richtexturescrochet.com. So thank you so much for joining me. While you're here, I invite you to subscribe, take a look around. This channel is updated every single week with free crochet patterns and stitch tutorials. Now our stitch today is worked in rows. We're going to start by making a slip knot. And one final note before we begin, this stitch pattern uses a lot of yarn, so you're going to want to have plenty on hand if working a larger piece in this design. We're going to start by making a foundation chain. Your foundation chain today will need to be a multiple of 3 stitches plus 2 for your foundation chain, and then plus 3. So actually 3 stitches plus 5 for your foundation chain. Today I'm going to chain 26. There's 21, which is my multiple of 3, and then we're going to add 5 more for a total of 26. Once you have your foundation chain worked, you're going to begin row 1 by working a double crochet into the 4th chain from your hook, and then double crochet into each stitch all the way across. At the end of row 1, you're going to chain 3, which counts as a double crochet stitch, and turn your work. Now for row 2, we're going to begin by working a double crochet into each of the next 2 stitches. You're then going to work your first ruffle stitch out of the top of this final double crochet stitch that you worked. So to work our ruffle stitch, you're going to chain 10. You're then going to work 2 double crochet stitches into the 4th chain from your hook. So 1, 2, 3 into this 4th chain. You're going to work 2 double crochet stitches. That leaves you with 6 chains remaining, and you're going to work 3 double crochet stitches into each of these final 6 chains. So into that next chain, work 3 double crochets, into the next chain, work 3 double crochets, and just continue down that chain, working 3 double crochets in each stitch. You're going to find your fabric starting to curl a little bit. one chain left at the top of my double crochet. Work 3 double crochets into that final chain. You're then going to slip stitch into the top of your double crochet. So I'm just slip stitching right into here at the very top of my double crochet. Slip stitch. Next, on your foundation double crochet row there, you're going to work a double crochet into each of the next 3 stitches. Next, you're going to repeat that process. Chain 10, work 2 double crochet stitches into the 4th chain from your hook. Then work 3 double crochet stitches into each of the next 6 chains. One chain remaining. And then just slip stitch back around that double crochet. Then on your main piece, double crochet in each of the next 3 stitches. You're going to repeat this all the way across. At the end of row 2, you're going to finish off by working a double crochet into each of the final 3 stitches, and this includes the top of your starting chain. You're then going to chain 3 and turn your work. All the ruffles should now be toward the back side of your work. For row 3, we're going to simply work a double crochet into each stitch all the way across. Now when working these double crochets, you do want to make sure that you're not skipping any, because some of them kind of twist around because of your ruffles. But just make sure that you're working a double crochet into each of the stitches across so that you always have the same number of stitches. So row 3, double crochet into each stitch all the way across. At the end of your row 3, all of your ruffles should be to the one side. You're then going to chain 3 and turn your work. We're now going to stagger our ruffle stitches a little bit. You're going to start row 4 by working a double crochet into the first stitch and into the next stitch, and then work your ruffle stitch. So chain 10, into the 4th chain from your hook, work 2 double crochet stitches, and then work 3 double crochets into each of the next chain stitches, into each of the next 6 chain stitches. Slip stitch into the top of that double crochet stitch, and then on your main fabric, double crochet into each of the next 3 stitches. You're going to repeat that all the way across, chain 10, work your ruffle stitch, then slip stitch and double crochet into each of the next 3 stitches all the way across, and then chain 3, turn your work, and then your row 5 will be essentially a repeat of that row 3 and your double crochet row. So you're going to, for the repeat in this pattern, simply repeat your rows 2, 3, 4, and 5 for as long as you would like, fasten off and weave in your ends, and that's how you work this ruffle stitch. So thank you so much for joining me. Once again, the free written instructions can be found on richtexturescrochet.com, and I look forward to seeing you again next time. Until then, happy crocheting. Bye.